journey, basically, and that sort of stuff. But also, I have been in the works the past week, as of recording, the past 2-3 weeks, in making everything feel like my neo-gender choice, as being the pregnant girl and that sort of stuff. Not turning the gems. 4 statements on boxes in the room are true. On boxes, 1 false statement contains the gems. You will not. Here, that's the true box. That's the true box. I will not solve that puzzle. Watch. You will not solve the fucking puzzle. Yeah, what do you say, box? False fucking box. Oh. The commissioner. First and foremost, welcome to a new Blueprints episode. Second and foremost, I actually today wanted to focus on the Meachinum, and don't forget the banner of the king, and because with the banner of the king, I wanted to draw a lot of blueprints, which will result in a lot of power rooms, and which will result in the 5 that I probably need to do the Meachinum trick that I wanted to do last video. However, I did have a lot of time last Tuesday because I had a delivery on my integration work and that sort of stuff, and because of that, I did a lot of Vtuber stuff, integration on the Discord, but I also looked at a lot of blueprints puzzles. And from now on, I'm gonna say there will be 3 main goals left: getting the pilot box ending, ascending the throne, and doing the family puzzle. Because I was scouring the internet as for non-spoiler hints, and the first thing I noticed, I came across this when looking at funny rooms to Blessing of the or Blessing of the Monk, and people said if you basically bless or do Blessing of the Monk on the Antechamber or the garage and open its northern left door or the garage door, you get a secret second monk statue room, which contains a hint into ascending the throne. Okay, thing. So we might gonna focus on that, but I've been with the classrooms lately and with the classrooms thing, so I might not do the outer room until later on the day today. Second thing is, I've been looking at the castle cipher, and I think I got every letter actually, because I remember this pic. Well, if I would remove the cat and put the T up towards the C, it's in the middle. And I think this indicates it's at the bottom, giving us basically the following note, which is basically CIX, which will be, 109, which basically says at 6, which will be 115. Our whole up, which will basically put the time at 115. And whatever this means, and this is the reason I want the classrooms, because I'm pretty sure Torlor and Ed, are special made-up worlds. And if one place, where I get to learn about the language of this game is thing, then is that in the classrooms. So, as I say, from this point onward, we're gonna have 3 main goals until the series is on. That is the family puzzle, but I'll got that in a minute. The pallet box ending and claiming the blue crown, but claiming the blue crown comes before the pallet box ending. But this is the third thing. The family sign that is in the wine cellar that I decoded its numerical number. I have it somewhere around here, I don't know where. I have it somewhere around here, but yeah, here, this. This is apparently there is a puzzle related to it, but you're supposed to get the blue tents, so that's the thing. And yeah, this is also the reason I am in my blue winter dress, meanwhile it's summer and that sort of stuff, and in my Magical Mirai 2025 outfit. The same outfit that I wore actually when I first got to the Antechamber and realized that there was more to this game. But because, as I said, today will be a blueprints, and primarily focused on the Meachinum, because getting Blessing of the Monk requires an outer room that I think, and you haven't seen with the classroom in the past few episodes, so yeah. Watch me now get the classrooms, watch me now get the classrooms. Watch me now get the classrooms, for fuck's sake. But yeah, that's today. And as I said, I had a lot of time to look through some puzzles, but if I need the blue tents, I need to ascend the throne first. If I remember that correctly. If I do. So in this in this video at least, I won't go over any of the series because the one that I left is Corinda. Oh yeah, that's another thing that I've been thinking. I don't think that there is like that Van Aries is actually the last or Orinda Aries. Because remember this post stamp? I think this post stamp is related to like nuance. The diamond sigil, which would mean indicate green, air travel, and I think windy weather. And that sort of stuff. But which would indicate that probably it goes from Orinda Aries, because Orinda Aries and Van Aries are two of the same nations. And if I put those together, because we have the Van Aries symbol found on, you know, multiple locations, as in like the book and thing. But that will relieve with like, you know, nuances left. And I think that is that for that thing. So yeah, I'm gonna go to the outer room. I'm gonna screw it. I'm gonna go. I shouldn't draw the outer room to the last thing. So as I said, I've been thinking through a lot of puzzles, and as you saw, for example, I realized that like the cat stain might not be the last letter I miss, resulting in the puzzle that I just gave. Well, I need the shrine. So okay. How much is the Blessing of the Monk price? And I want to get into the tomb, because in the tomb there are some few rooms that I didn't get yet. Primarily due to it being, how do you call it? Having a torch, because you need a torch to light up certain areas. Yeah, I want to know how much it costs. For the monk for a 4-day is 29, for a 5th day is 45. You know, let's do a 5th day. Let's do a 5th day. So, where is my... I'm gonna forget this. You know, I'm gonna forget this. But the Antechamber and the garage will be primarily targets to Blessing of the Monk. But people also said if you do the entrance hall, you can get an allowance token. And if, like, you know, by the logic, I was like, if I just Blessing of the Monk here, then wouldn't that be also a thing? But I'm gonna forget it. So that you know. So, but at least I got the shrine out of the way. Oh, magnifying glass. That'll be handy if I get to get another library. But that's the reason I'm like mostly blue today, because I thought today we're gonna do blueprints. The gems are not in this box, the gems are in the blue box. In the blue box. So that means that you must telling the truth, which means these two will be false. Which means they will be in the white box. No. Is it like statement per statement? Well, this is partially true, but if they're not in this box... Okay, I should have gone with the black. See, one mechanical rope? Oh. I also am gonna like, what was it? Swan... Song... HSR. No, was it? Do I have that code note? I'm gonna actually also do like one thing per, or one video per time if I can have like Swanson HSS. But this is the pool. This is always security. But we'll get to that. We'll get to that. First we do this. First, I want to get. That's because, like, I've been saying that I will go to like you know, What did I say, by the way? HSS. Then I will go through the videos that are like archived here. But let's do one video or like one video per day per like or like one archive per thing. Because I'm pretty sure I watched this. Let's do the entrance. Am I just wasting my time here now? Oh. That's the Baron. Oh. Is this the hint towards the vase? You know, seeing how you find this like hint towards this puzzle, wouldn't you already have found the microchip since, assuming you will get to the underground, it's pretty late, and especially draining the reservoir can be pretty tricky, especially getting the level right, seeing how like on top of like, in that red room where you find the treasure trove is like the hidden element, but that's not it. Okay, let's do 2 videos. Who is that? Is that a train track? Oh, is that our water? And that looks like the train map. It looks like a part of the train map. Because it has like this little like dots in them. Do you see them? Like there are like these little circles in them. Is this telling where she went? Because if I remember that, wait, I have the train map. I remember. Because if I follow the train map, I think it goes down to Araja. Where did I put the train map again? Yeah, it does line up with this. She will probably be like hiding there. It's a dead end, it says. Okay, we've watched this one. We see this footage. Oh wait, was that all? Oh. Here I was like, you know, let's do one video. Let's do one video of this HR at a time. Oh, there is like a lot of still here. Which I will do next video, I think. So 1993. 1993 has a lot of videos still. From the partner security for the Rumpus Room. A lot of Rumpus Room. And the Black Bridge Grotto. Huh. Ah, well. I was expecting more videos here, to be honest. Swan Song. Remote terminal access, few active terminals, laboratory. What actually for laboratory thing do I want today? I want to know what I want. You know, just ethical allowance. You know, hallway from a hallway seems like really easy to do today. Oh wait, I've done blueprints. I've done blueprints today. You know, I shouldn't do that. I should do security door. You know, I should do security door. Because the thing is, I did Banner of the King and turned them into blueprints, and that would make me draw more blueprints until I'm not, you know. Ah. Ah. Nou, dat is de last van de daaruit. Zo. You know, I could draw like down here if I get the chance, but am I gonna do math again? This is reverse number, so we have 10 minus. I think you do first this one, which is times 10 if I remember correctly. So then we'll make it 100. Minus 9 is 91. You turn it around, which will indicate 19. Oh, it's pink. Okay, we have 14. Times 2 is 28. Turn it around is 82. Minus 1 is 81. Times 1 is 81. Turn it around is 18. Oh, I get better at this. Okay, this is 20. Minus 1 is 19. Turn it around to 91. Minus 20 is 71, which should turn around to 17. Huh. Like the thing is, you don't get like, you know, you don't get told what like there is in there, but Simon, I'm going to mention members of the staff. Perhaps I should give you a brief introduction. House manager, head of security, lead lab technician, lab assistant, head of kitchen, the barrels personal valet, retiring, the chauffeur, the new groundkeeper. A handful of others' names among the various lift-out service staff. Huh. I don't get to see this thing. This is the Mora J one. Keith and Wapako will have the combination with you and other Patricia Kimber Thompson, and she suggested the close location of the draft strategy issues you previously found on the estate. Oh, dormitory, draft studio, library, bookshop. Huh. Oh, this one, the code one. Yeah, the apple orchid. Because here, this is the thing, like, here, it says new ones. Here behind me. So, I think this is the 8 one. And that sort of stuff. This looks like a lot of, like, cloudy weather, at least. And green. I mean, we have seen a green tile, so it would make sense that this will be green. Windy weather or heavy cloudy. But the mode of transportation is like, of course, by air. But we don't see anything about the society yet. And the rest we got. Yeah, the rest we got. Huh. Yeah, Commanders 2 security rooms. Sledgehammer. What do I have for items? Sledgehammer, magnifying glass. Oh, I don't want you yet. I don't want you yet. I've never been like trying to take this to make you draw you, but I'm gonna try to draw like this side and then like put the utility closet at the side. This puts it back at the thing. If I get the chance. No, that is sad. Your Drexus, I don't want to draw you. This is 40% off. This is an apple, this is a key. That is like 1, 2, 3. Like of these rooms already. So we're getting there. Do I put the study there? That might be a gem, but I did have done this earlier. Like, well, there's the library that I wanted. This makes me wanna have to walk all the way around. Do I want to like check out a book? Did I do pantry? Or pantries? I can't remember. Well, I do want the utility closet. But not at this spot. This goes not as planned. Oh, this is stupid. What did I want to do in the foundation again? Oh yeah, I remember something because I will get to that later. I want to do something in the foundation. Primarily with the thing of like... Oh, I don't have a jam. Oh, I don't have the jam. You. You're a furnace. Fuck's sake. I can't go anywhere else, and no. That's sad. I should never get Blessing of the Monk also, now that I think about it. Because apparently, I have seen through, like, as I said, I've been, like, looking into the puzzles I've done, I've been looking through, like, spoiler-free points. And, remember the place where you find the mechinal? Remember that map? The map apparently has another secret. And that sort of stuff. And no, I'm not kidding, that's another secret. I don't have a garage, huh? No. Because if I remember, that one is the Meachinum, if I remember correctly. Like, I got the hint that you should bring a magnifying glass. And what is this one? That you should bring the magnifying glass towards the map in the underground near the map thing. And that should really squint your eyes because... Because apparently, yeah, I can see it now. Like, if you look here, see what's in here? A buried floor plan. So the question is, where is this then? Oh, that's so... Oh. Oh, so in... Is that like the only thing now that I think about it? I mean, I am here anyway. I should have done this also, like now that I think. The torch chamber. One day. Seems to be the only one. So, but there is a buried floor plan apparently here. Huh. Oh well. What do I do, Blessing of the Monk? I'm gonna do the Antechamber because I have no other rooms that I can Blessing of the Monk. This might not be an only blueprints day. And what do I mean with that? Because basically, I think in order to get to... Because I don't have a shovel, so I can't really look for what it is because it's somewhere up here. Because the thing is, like, if I want to get to the Antechamber, I either need the Great Hall, or the Secret Garden, or the Weight Room. And I have to make a path connecting to there. And I don't think I'll be able to do without a blueprint only. I know I might be, but... I might be, but nobody knows. So we're gonna like call it a day in here. And that sort of stuff. In our blue house. In a rustic villa. In a rustic villa. Take that in. I mean, it's a cozy villa. And that sort of stuff. So... But like, I was like thinking as I read that, like, if you get like a secret room, does it like mean with like, for example, if you do the secret passage, the end result, that you can also unlock that room? You know, I know. Thing. But as I said, today I didn't want to focus on signals. I will do that in the future video because Concordia, we have like the weather and probably way of travel. But the question is how? Amateur lockpick, sleeping mask, keys. No. So today I do one more blueprint day, and then if that's not worth the thing, then we're gonna go an attempt at reaching the end chamber or finding the garage. Because the thing is, if I reach the end chamber and draw that one, I think that one is more fun. But the garage is more likely to get, especially on the west wing hall. There is the schoolhouse. Oh, it's blocked off. God fucking damn it. And see, I remember. I already got like the. Oh, there's a trophy list here? Why is there a trophy list here? I should have gone with like the classrooms. You know, the classroom finally shows up, Elise be like, nah, you know, don't need that. And this Preggo doesn't need that. Well, you know, when we're drowning, now that I think about it, I could talk about like I think the fact that like, yeah, nearly when this releases, nearly September, so I start with my Halloween journey, basically. And that sort of stuff. But also, I have been in the works the past week as of recording, the past 2-3 weeks, in making everything feel like my neo-gender choice, as being the pregnant girl and that sort of stuff. Not turning the gems. 4 statements on boxes in the room are true. On boxes, 1 false statement contains the gems. You want Here, that's the true box. That's the true box. I want to solve that puzzle. Watch. You don't solve the fucking puzzle. Yeah, what do you say, box? False fucking box. Oh. The commissionary. Maybe for items that can help. But no, that sort of stuff. Like, for example, I updated my YouTube introduction. I've updated anything in the Discord and that sort of stuff, as in to indicate, like, hey, you know, this is who I am now and this is who I are. So, for example, mostly the Elise introduction channel, so my introduction channel, and the Suka Discord introduction channel, as in, this is who I am, this is how the Discord works and that sort of stuff. Do I do the lab? And that sort of stuff, but I have updated my YouTube introduction, and I am like still gonna work on like mostly the fact of like how do you call that? I don't say it correctly. That most of my arts around the channels are like, I don't want to go up, I want to go down. Fuck's sake. I want to go down here. I can't go down now. I have like 4 spots that I can't do anything with. The puzzle box key. Oh, we're gonna draw the vault today. Wait, now that I think about it, I should have used like the secret garden key. I don't know how many letters can be delivered to like the mailroom, but you know, sure. Let's finish that one. And then, so I've been like in the works the thing, and as you know, I've been like finding my foothold, and through like, do I book the vault here and make it basically, yeah. Which vault box do they get? 304. And that sort of stuff. And by doing these introduction channels and redoing them, I'm actually getting more comfy with my pronouns and that sort of stuff. And I feel more confident, like, in who I am. Like, might not be upgrade disc. Oh. Another Van Eyck's passport. Of our mother. No, in een sanctuary. Fuck's sake. Which is on this? The boudoir. Huh. 1 diamond, 2 dice, or 3 apples. You know, out of these simple things, like the diamond is always in the thing, so there will be 2 diamonds. And the apples, I don't really need the apples. So I'm taking the ivory dice. I think that's the best, a simple one. Because that means rerolls, basically. And thing. So, yeah. But, as I stated, I know now who I am. I'm happy. Like, I do know that, like, my identity maybe be a special one and that I don't get to, like, be like this ever. But it is who I am. And thing. And, yeah, because, like I said, I'm gonna, like, blueprints actually begin to... Like, ironically, blueprints has become the staple of my identity now. Wait, how many do I have? I have 3 now. With, like, mostly doing, like, my content and that sort of stuff. Hold on, I see dick spots down there. But mostly how my content's gonna look, because I'm gonna stop using my Vtuber models without a pregnant belly. Or so the ones that, like, have a feature, you know, as this one, like, that have a visible or a visible pregnant belly. And that sort of stuff. Any belly cams will be excluding pregnancies, maybe not that much, but why do I have, like... Whenever I want to find trash digging, I don't get any trash. This goes up, I don't want to go up, I want to create... If I can, I want to create a blocking room here. Purely so that I can have, like... So that I can have, like, thing. Schedule, core, race. Yeah, I have to race or whether. It's like a real foggy. Yeah, that is foggy. So I assume it will be foggy. Hey. Oh, dat zijn Aries. I already thought. This is security. And thing. So yeah, I'm like happy with who I am, and I think I'm happy with the decision to saying, hey, like I'm a pregnant gender girl, and that sort of stuff. But I'm gonna update way more. And what do I mean with that? Like, for example, any art that I have in my Discord or on the internet, like, you know, my reference sheet, for example, will be altered so that only the ones with a visible pregnant belly are present and such stuff. So, like, for example, the Project Elise one over the upcoming 2-3 weeks, I'm gonna, like, alter so that they include the pregnant versions. I don't know if I will really alter them or just, like, put them, like, yeah, how do you say that? Put them in, like, in the Preggo Elise reference sheet. That Elise reference sheet channel I'm gonna block, a basic thing. And I'm gonna, like, alter socials so that, like, any, you know, any, basically any non-pregnant versions of me are gone. Just all to fit my neo-gender. And that sort of stuff. Now I'm gonna go back to that aquarium, I think. I can make the burning torch, but I have the Antechamber in the outer room. Because if now is the chance to do that trick. Wait, how many? I have 1, I have 2, I have 3, I have 4. I have 4. Do I trust myself? Not yet. Let's go through security and draw one more so that I at least know. In case I don't draw it there, if I get like one more like security key box maybe. Then at least, you know, I can guarantee it. Then at least I can guarantee that it is like true and that sort of stuff. So yeah. What is half filled? Is this 9? Is this 5 then? Like it's half filled, so it will be 4.5 or 4 then? What is half filled? Dartboard solver. Like the thing is like this, nobody tells you like. Oh, it's a third. So there will be 3. A third of 20. $6.666. Okay. Well, times 3 is 20. A third of 10 is like 3.33. Oh, this is like so stupid. What if you like... Oh, it divides with... And that's plus 10, divides that by 3, then plus 2, and divides that by 3. Which results in 4. But like, if I get another, basically, mechanical room, then at least I'm guaranteed, like, in case I just drew it in the, like, the wrong corner. So yeah, but I am like happy with the choice that I made about being a pregnant gender girl. And that sort of stuff. And like I'm gonna update like way more. By the time this already happened, like you've already most already should have happened. And that sort of stuff. So third rip. Always nice. You can actually be more rare, you know, I don't need you. You're nice for the 8. I think standard for you is great. Eh. So oh. This is sad. Do I have a conference room? Yes. And I actually need to get to the conference room. On hope, like on good gamble hope, because I don't have any rerolls. That I will get the Meachinum and that we can have the inner sanctuary key and that we... Like on good hope, I guess. Of course there hasn't be. Can I create somewhere else this problem? Yeah, if I go up, like, to the left to the workshop. I guess. That's 1. That's the battery pack. I mean, I have like 13 keys. Silver key. Thing. But expect a lot of changes and expect, just as I said, like, I'm primarily gonna aim like in who I am on the treasure map, but I don't have a shovel. It's not that room. Well, if you gave me a shovel, you know, that would be great. But oh, I do have a shovel. I should go like try trying to get the secret garden key, but I only can... try to get a secret garden. So I can unlock like the western lever. Do I get up from security? Hold on, I'm gonna go... this way. A free cloister. Oh. Which would mean more dick spot. Which immediately we have access to the southern side of the Antechamber. And that sort of stuff. Do I go to the trophy room and hope that this blocks off? You know, why not? Mechanicum? How many do I have? I have security, which is... yeah, this is 4. Wait, there are 5 rooms. Oh wait, this is also the room itself. Wait, would that mean that my trick worked? You're an upgrade disc. What is the closest PC in the laboratory, I think? No. No security. Did we get the key? Oh yeah, wait, there's a west-facing lever here. I forgot. This goes... another silver key? Can you spot twice on the day? Which would mean this would be like the inner sanctuary key, right? We got it. That trick does work. So you know, oh, that is actually really smart. If you don't know, if you haven't watched the last video, basically I online saw in a video, basically that for the mechanicum, normally you have to draw 8 mechanical rooms or 7, including the mechanicum, which would make 8. And then you get 8 doors, and behind the last door, this door of 8 is the inner sanctuary key. But if you block, basically, as you can see here, I blocked 2 of the sides, which will indicate that 2 doors will be removed. The door that you come through doesn't work, so technically you need 7. But, yeah, and that will bring you by 8. Huh. I should have used the secret garden key. Can I go to the security this way? Oh, wait. The billiard room. Speakeasy Basic Edition. If you call it a day in break room tomorrow, you will begin the day with a key card. 8 Great Hall, 4 year secret passage to today's draft pool. I don't think I want basic editions. Maybe I want. But how much would I call it a day in there? And how much do I value the keycard? Because I've done most of the tests. But do I value a Great Hall, 4 year and secret passage as additional things? Like, from my perspective, I've done like most of the tests that I want to do, including, you know, getting the allowance, or, you know, getting the letters to the mailroom, or, you know, removing crates for things. If you don't have that, like, many crates removed, I will do this one. But basic editions maybe makes it more easier. But on the other end, an additional secret passage might be smart. But it changes the cool room to orange. You know, I'm gonna do pool hall. Yes. Does it automatically upgrade now? Because I did all now. Okay, wait, additional gem. Oh wait, this means I can go up to the... But that's not my goal today. Huh. And this one's not locked. Now let's do this one then. At least I have another package tomorrow. And are there any... Wait. Simon. This is the staff members. This is the Orinda Aries. One. Not unsuccessfully, certainly keep yourself busy, as I've spent the last few days tracking my brain time to come up with new clues for you. Mind if your monitors are apparently booking a clue, and how feasibly she had clues for the readers within the page. Don't worry, I won't be holding my clues for you, in the magic of requiring you to come the text at the magnifying glass. The truth is I'm not nearly as clever or creative as she was. The best I could muster trying to be cryptic mysterious would be something like break the bricks in the weight room, with something as a handle and very heavy. I'm afraid that despite my best efforts, the result is quite cryptic and less mysterious. I suppose I leave the riddles to your great uncle with his niece. Sherman, I've been running out of these on my own yesterday. I escaped there via any security advice. I could pass on to my surprise. He gave me an envelope and directed me to include in my next correspondence to you. I don't also know what to contain. So I'll be very curious from after this all. Find out what's new. Until next time. Okay, this is false. 4368. Number 6, 7, and 9 do not appear in any of the fixed combinations on the safes of the estate. Is this about the estate safes? I don't remember even all the dates. I don't notice them, so... But there's a blue, should be true. Okay, this is false. This is handwritten. Does this count as handwritten? Yeah, this counts as handwritten for, like, the safe room. The study room. There is a safe on rank 10. Huh? There is a safe on rank 10. Oh wait, now I have to get the security back again. I should have probably done the ballroom. But at least the mechanicum trick worked. So... Well, I would be punished if I tried to draw, like... I don't know if I draw too many blue rooms still. Showroom. Well, I need some extra steps. The thing is, I don't get to, like, the Antechamber open anymore. So, yeah, I got my kitchen. But... Because, like, I need, like, the other one's rooms. So I won't be able to get to the Antechamber. I don't have a garage again. Which room will be nice to, like... I don't even know which one will be nice. And then next day we're gonna try to get to the Antechamber. Then... I just realized I can't get to the foundation. Oh wait, I can go through the lower side. I just realized I can get to the foundation. Wait, I need to get to security, and that is through the library. I never need to get to security because I had an upgrade disc that I don't have anymore. How do I get out? No, I go down here. Through the den. Now I'm buying the extra steps for it because I always lose track of time. Track of where I am. But which one will then be worth to get, like... You know... I don't think I'm gonna, like, worry about blessing... You know, blessing the Rue or doing a blessing of the monk because I still have 3 days. But I do have a shovel. Do I remember it was roughly around this side somewhere? Somewhere around here at the edge. Right? Do I have a shovel? Yeah. That's right around here at the edge, right? Oh. Oh, you found a secret foreplant. Would you like to permanently add lost and found to your drafty pool? 2 rare items. Whenever you enter this room, you will lose 1 random inventory item. Oh. Ah. A payoff. 2 rare items for maybe 1 rare item. Well, at least we found the lost and rare. No, it's not like turned right. But I wanted the family puzzle, but apparently the hint to that is like in the blue memo tents. And to get that, you need to ascend the throne. And to do that, I need to figure out how to ascend the throne. I'm just gonna open all the Mora J boxes or the Mora boxes here. I forgot if I already had the allowance token. I think I did. The box containing allowance tokens marked by things that is false. A black box contains allowance tokens, that is false. So it's a white box, probably, of a blue box. Only 1 blue box in the water contains a memo with a true statement. Did I open it? I did. The box contains allowance tokens marked by this, which is also not true. So you're not it. Oh, 3 allowance tokens? Oh. This box contains 3 allowance tokens. No shit, Sherlock. What's in the other boxes then? The sanctuary keys in the blue box. More than 2 boxes contain prizes, which is false. I think these are the last 2. Key members in white box are lies. Haha. But does this also apply to like the treasure trove? Because if this applies to the treasure trove too, then... I did open them all, so... I have 3 keys left. I'm already recording for an hour. All for 1 in the sanctuary key. Oh. I feel like we're recording for like 30 to 40 minutes. I'm not gonna lie. I'm simply not gonna lie. But well, if you're looking for yourself to get the Mechinarium 8-door key, you know, then this is how you do it. You just like block 4 of the ways off or 3 of the ways and do like 4 or 5 rooms. Which would indicate that like we have key 8. Which would highly likely be that the last key. Oh, this would mean that like... This would mean that we're getting close also to the vault key. And to solving this puzzle. I could have done it on that door, knowing that that probably is Van Aries. Yeah, this is... Oh! This is new ones. Oh, I know this one. First to... Let me double check stuff. I know this one probably. Because it's probably like 40. This is like one of the things that I'm like probably most well known for about. Travel boss disguise. So. You're 40. Toss disguise. Which color is green again? This is the lines, which is Is this green? No. I think, no, this is folded in. Is this green? I think this is green. It looks a lot closer to the green. Which would mean that, like, the question is this one. Which it is. And seeing how they probably differ by nation, has like a foggy weather. Is this spectral? This is spectral, right? Because I'm pretty sure they are green. And that sort of stuff. No. 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 Is this green? I don't think this is green. No, this is spectral again. Yeah. Wait, which is green? I'm pretty sure they were green. This is violet. This is black. This is white. This triangle dots is yellow. This is pink. This is red. This is orange, so that means this is green. Am I wrong then? About the weather? Is it like normal weather then? I don't know if this one is green, but I think it is. Yeah, am I wrong about the weather then? Okay, this changes to A. Like, I'm pretty sure travelway is correct. I'm pretty sure the color is green. And that sort of stuff. But I don't know the modes. Would it be windy weather then? No. Because it is an air nation and it was like really cloudy, foggy and that sort of stuff. So oh, I was right. This is martial. They're a militaristic nation or like militaristic nation. So they're like a war nation. But that is 8. We got new ones, huh? Which would leave Van Aries probably true airmail. Which would leave Van Aries probably high likely a second. I could solve if I reach like if I reach like the Antechamber next day. Seven was wait, hold on, let me I'm like really lost for a moment. Was er in the race? 3 was like Arch, Aries. Right? Wait, this is not the Archer. Yeah, this is the Archer, this one. 4 was Araja. Oh, I need one more, and that is like the content. 6 was like Morajay. Which was the 7th country called again? The one with the turtle. Oh, Vera. I still miss the Corisha, the one with the blue one. Basically, so it was green, it was air travel, it was windy weather. And basically, windy weather and militaristic notes. Hey, I said like no thing, but like one of the things that I was really sure about was like nuance. By far my favorite realm I visited during this trip, but I've always been penchant for technology and I'm less moved by the beauty of nature of others. The soot-filled streets and soaring skyscrapers here are as rust as staring to me as the mountains of Coruscant and the beaches of Morajay. Perhaps I'm just letting my childhood love of digi blocks complement my objectively from the shapes I visited. It seems the series is as popular here as it is back home. Speaking of home, I look across the Eastern Sea. I can almost see its shores. I never thought I would miss the sight of red flags. Which would also indicate the Morajay box. Wait, these move across an orange. You only go down. Okay, wait. I basically need... No, I don't... Oh wait, yeah, I need you to get green. I need you to get there. That becomes green too. But I need this purple one up again. Wait, how am I gonna get this one now up? Because this goalie can like... Okay, I fucked this up. This becomes green. You come up. You go this. And you do this. You do this. No, I needed that. Okay, wait. You do this, you do this. You do green, you do this. No, you do this. You do this, you do this. That should turn green, right? Okay, wait. I think I actually need you... in this place, and put this one at the top. Then put you down. Put you here, make you green. Put you here, make you green. Put you here. You need to go here, you need to go here. And solved. And fucking solved. There was no room that I want to call it a day in, eh? No. So, do I want to do anything else? I found the lost and found? No. I do one more run and see if I can get to the Antechamber or find the garage. The garage will be easier to do, but I think the Antechamber will be funnier to do. And that sort of stuff. Hey, we did find another inner sanctuary key. Corporate House of Cox. Conference room, office, wheel room, and 6 mechanical rooms. Huh. But we did throw a lot of blue rooms. And that sort of stuff. And we did find another inner sanctuary key. And we're like finding another... We're finding another... How do you call that? We did find another Or we just solve another schedule. That is it. Also, I'm gonna be honest, like, I don't know what is up with TikTok recently, but first of all, TikTok has a habit of, like, randomly deleting videos and that sort of stuff. And I swear to God, like, I swear to God, fucking God. Like, the last 2 times I uploaded videos, shorts, they have been, like, once again, you know, removed. But this time they're also not being backed up. And if you don't know, by this time, the Poppy Playtime short, What If, you know, where my game cares, what I said, what if I do, you know, this, was a funny moment that got blocked because apparently it was too nudity, or too sexual. I was not talking about sexual stuff, I was not showing, like, nude. The only thing I can get is my pregnant Vtuber model, but, and that sort of stuff. Wat een watering but the funny thing is, like, I thought, okay, maybe, you know, because it got reviewed by a human. I like made an objection because I thought it was like an AI that made the mistake. No, I made an objection and got reviewed by a human. And they were like, no, no. And once again today I uploaded the bacteria short where the bacteria got me and, like, escaped the vacuums basically, and that sort of stuff. And I was like, I got deleted again. And I really went like, what? So I made an objection today again. And if that objection once again get denied, and, like, the video of, like, upcoming Wednesday, and basically, did I have, like, new mothers? No, this was the, like, if I get, like, the next video to be, like, you know, once again deleted, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna stop uploading on TikTok because there's no way where, like, you know, this will gonna give me a full age. Maybe. There's, like, no way where, like, I would continuously each day have to, like, make an objection for maybe a chance to have my video be posted. And that sort of stuff, you know? If you get me. But, and although that I don't really use TikTok that much, I only post shorts that I do on YouTube. And it's not that I've, like, heard anybody say, like, hey, I'm from TikTok. I know one person in my Discord that has been coming to my TikTok. Basically. And that sort of stuff. One person. So. One whole person. Do I, you know, dig already? I'll leave the dig spots just in case. 2 dice, I guess. I want to go down. Look at this whole section that I can do anything with. Where are the dice? What are here? But yeah, I might gonna stop upload on TikTok because of that. I might. Oh yeah, the security key count that I don't have. And I shouldn't have done that now that I thought about it. I thought I had the sledgehammer. Oh, well, you know, 2 for the price of 1. Haha. Wait, I should do this. 1 at least. Because of the kennel. Well, I do have 2 green rooms, but do I need to double my... You know, I don't need any gems for anymore. And that sort of stuff. But, like, the thing is, like, they say nudity and too sexual content as, like, I get that, I mean, the Preggo might raise awareness, you know, or problems and that sort of stuff, but, hey, like, hello. Like, hello's my identity we're talking about, huh? Hey, all here. I want to get to the Antechamber now that I think about it. So... Did I reroll this? No, this is fine. Uh, this doesn't work. Reroll. Throne room, corridor. Reroll. Wait room. Passageway. Passageway is fine. At least like this other way is open. Thing. So I might stop uploading on TikTok. Thing. Oh, I need to obtain 8 trophies. Fuck's sake. I need the steps. That's the garage that I need. And I need the keys. I don't have the car keys, no. In case, worst case scenario, for the next video, we're gonna like see the secret ourselves because I've been recording for an hour and 10 minutes with the garage. I could just call it a day and do it real quickly because I have to open the garage. Giddy. I could call it a day real quick, but I will lose every 25 gems. You know, fuck it, I'm gonna real quick do it, see what it is. The thing is, I do have, like, to make it open, the garage, so I need a utility closet, which means I have to draw, again, blueprints. If you haven't already know by the title by now, I'm gonna call this video blueprints, people. You know that meme of, like, updates people from, like, the robot movie? Yeah, that. Blueprints. That was my whole fun. Like, it sounds funnier in my head than it is, probably. I mean, on the other hand, like, now that I think about it, I do have 3. Wait, I do need to have 2 gems. Or a gem to draft it. I do. I forget, like, it still has, like, normal drafting rules. So. Okay, let's see if we can find blueprints. Blueprints. Blue. If we can find like the utility closet to do this, I might should have try to get the Antechamber, but the thing is I'm not guaranteed to get the Antechamber, and I think we're all smacking like for the secret. That's the thing. You need a new shrine, Elise? No. There's like a bigger shrine in there. Huh? Okay, I guess we need to find the utility closet. That is the top priority. That is the top priority for today. I'm still gonna call this video blueprints, people. No matter what happens. I did to... For once I didn't forget to use the Banner of the King power. I normally forget to use the Banner of the King, since I haven't drawn it in whichever video that was, like, a while ago. But now... The freezer. Well, I still need these things. So... I don't know why I walked in there. I don't know why I walked in there. Utility closet. Should I keep drawing? Nah. Screw it. Let's draw a bit until, like, and maybe get to a dead end. You know, at least I got, like, the utility closet today, so... That's the flower bloom, that's the slice, that's the diamond miner, apples are delicious. What would have been the test for today? Each time you drafted tomorrow room. I need the lockpick skill increased because I feel like I've been increasing that lockpick skill, but that doesn't do anything. Oh, I don't have gems. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, you're the one that I pick and want to go. The trophy room, oh. Oh, naturally I'm gonna like the whole full house today again. I have 2 laboratories. Why do I have so many mechanical rooms and I have all mechanical rooms? I had so many mechanical rooms in the past. It's so many mechanical rooms. If I'm gonna reach the Antechamber today, I'm gonna be pissed. I could have reached the Antechamber yesterday, but meh. I mean, I've technically reached the Antechamber like multiple times. So double block off this way. No, I don't care. Doesn't do anything. Doesn't do anything. Let's draft our way down. But I think I had so many mechanical rooms because of like Chamber of Mirrors. So only this had happened. And we made our way around. It's empty. I didn't draft the tomorrow room, did I? No. I should have done the apple. At least I would have got like 1 increase in lockpick skills. Ivory dice. Okay, let's see what the secret is so that I can call it a day and we can end the video. Because, you know, otherwise, like legit, like the reason I'm doing this now, like legit, we're all gonna know what happened next week. I'm gonna like get to the Antechamber thing, and then next week I'm gonna forget what I've done today. And then, you know, we're gonna get to the Antechamber, like I'm gonna get to the outer and be like, where's the Antechamber in here? But like, oh yeah, I remember what I'm doing. I saw like, I can climb this. There's a giant room here. But just a blessing of the monk. Why is this guy so big in his belly name? What do you hold? You hold a paper. Steady is the scepter, deadly is the stone, heavy is the crown, ready is the throne. Oh. Oh. Wait, does this tell you how to reclaim the crown? Because steady is the scepter. I have a suspicion where the scepter is then, but how to get the scepter is too. Deadly is the stone. Seeing that box down there makes me think, you know how the shrine has like a cursed box that I opened once in a recent video and like our recent blueprints and had that like this statue? And heavy is the crown, so my hinge was right that I need the crown of blueprints. And ready is the throne. But where would that... What the scepter be the treasure of the trove? Stressor turn. Okay, if you don't know, I uploaded ironically the video today where the wait room of rerolls and those blueprints number 22. And in that video, I got the idea, you know, to reclaim the crown. I need to bring the crown to the throne room. You know, the crown of blueprints, which can be found in room 46. I was partially right. I brought it to the throne room. You know, rerolled all my stars. Brought it to the throne room, didn't do anything. And nothing happened. What if it was one of the 3 items that I need? Because I think that statue that I got, like, I think 1 or 2 videos ago from this one is needed. Which means that I either be cursed or put it in the code check if I can. And deadly, like, steady as the scepter. My hinge is that it is the treasure trove thing and that I have to get it from the outer room and that I probably have to get, you know, probably have to get like whatever is in the Court of Ares. Because if you don't know, if you draw the treasure room through the Monk of the Blessing in the outer room, instead of like, you know, a memo box, you get a special box. But the special box needs a key, assumingly. And if my guess is something, that the key is what lying in the Court of Ares. Because why would the Court of Ares be so difficult for something to unlock? Unless the scepter is in there, but seeing how the like the royal or, you know, the treasure trove, because this is the thing, the treasure trove, true treasure, is marked by a box with all Orinda Ares sigils, indicating probably that you need that. So I'm gonna note this down. Nobody tells you this. Like, nobody tells you this. Like, legit. It is that I saw this in a Reddit post, I think it was, on like a YouTube video. But ready is the scepter. Steady is the scepter, deadly is the stone, heavy is the crown, ready is the throne. Huh. Okay, this is what I've been missing, so. This is like any room that I want a Blessing of the Monk. I mean, if I Blessing of the Monk the throne room, I get like 8 gems the next day. No, I want not Blessing of the Moon next day. But who have thought that there wasn't more in here than I thought? No, I've done the Antechamber, and from the Antechamber I remember that it was blocked off. But I guess if you find like the Antechamber, Antane, and the garage, this only is because I had free time, eh? You have to think, if I never had the free time last week, I probably would never saw this, or, you know, had the time to like just do some blueprints investigation, and because of that I would never had the thing to like thing. But we have to get to room 46 anyways, because of the 8 realms and 8 month puzzle and that sort of stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it here because, like I just said, this was the main thing. I'm baffled by what I've done today. As I said, the main goal of today was doing the Meachinum in the sanctuary key, not even the sigil, like the sigil that belonged to Nuance. Basically, because I was actually expecting that, like, I want to get the Meachinal or the Meachinum, you know, in a corner surrounded by 4 blocked off doors. So, and that I have the required, you know, inventory or security, like technical rooms, but I did it. That was my main goal today, and that's why the video is called Blueprint, people. But on the other hand, I also did the schedule belonging to like door 8, and I've also now discovered the secret on how to reclaim the crown. And that sort of stuff. So yeah. Not only that, I reclaimed the crown, I did the schedule, which I promised I wouldn't do in a video. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it here. This Preggo's gonna say with our blueprints and belly. No, I'm not gonna wear something next red, something red next to him so that I can go red. Thing. As I stated, the next one should be the less like colorful. I think I do that in my main outfit before I go into my Halloween outfit. I have to sneeze. Didn't want to come. The next one I will probably do in my main outfit before, doing the one before that in Halloween, because if I have my planning correct, the next one should be in the last week of August. And then September starts. Usually throughout September and October I do Halloween outfit in all of my videos. And then throughout November, December, Christmas outfit. And then after that, normal outfits again. Already the time flies by. And that's stuff. Next video. Yeah, and what do I want to focus on next video? Yeah, that's for me to figure out. I don't know yet. I might go figure out after searching for a vault deposit key. Because we already found 3, and if 3 is not the thing, then we need 4. But I might also go back to Treasure of the Trove. And hope for the classrooms. The classrooms are still on, the thing. Oh, it tells you which schedules you are solved. Huh. I didn't notice this until now. Basically, it tells which schedules I have solved. And that sort of stuff. So, yeah. And that sort of thing. So next time we're gonna go back to the classroom's ID and hope to find trying to figure out what Ed, Thor, and Lorne mean, and that sort of stuff. I might be finding somewhere else in one of the books. I don't know. I can't be bothered to read the books and that sort of stuff. My interest in classrooms and that sort of stuff. And if we can do that, we can do like Treasure of the Trove. So that will be the main focus of the video. As I stated, this Preggo is gonna say, have a wonderful day, have a wonderful week. Because this was another Blueprints episode. The next one will highly likely be my main outfit or any other outfit that I feel doing that today. But this Preggo and our belly are gonna go away and that sort of stuff. If you wanna see more Blueprints, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Because as stated, I will do 3 main things in this as main goals left for this playthrough. I will solve the family puzzle and its corresponding elements after. Which will probably has to do something with the blue tents and something to do with like, the blue tents and the family numeral in the wine cellar. I will get the ballot box ending and I will get, I will reclaim the account because you have to reclaim the account to do the ballot box ending now, I assume. And that sort of stuff. So yeah, if you want to see the full playthrough of this, make sure to check out the outro playlist on the left for any previous episodes and that sort of stuff. As I stated, it's 30 episodes long. I think one of my most long-lasting series on the channel, and I'm definitely not done yet. And that sort of stuff, and I absolutely love this game. And that sort of stuff. But yeah, I'm Elise. I primarily do focus on point and even horror content, so if you like that, especially like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell. I'm your pregnant gender girl, your pregnant transgender Vtuber on the internet, and that sort of stuff. If you like what you saw, don't forget to check out the Discord through the link tree at the bottom of the description. If you want to play Blueprints for yourself, I highly recommend you do. It's a fun game, it's especially about the journey and the puzzles and that sort of stuff. But if you enjoy watching, it's also a thing. And if you do that, as I said, make sure to come back next week Monday and that sort of stuff for a new episode on Blueprints and that sort of stuff. But with that, I'm gonna say have a wonderful night, have a wonderful week, and might I'll see you in the next Blueprints episode or in the next video. Till then, bye.